Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light.
Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you what I teach for my 4-year-old. I'm doing tons of research about what to teach the kids before kindergarten, so I hope this video will be useful for you. So for the first category is writing skills, so I teach him about writing skills, tracing skills, and also pencil skills. So pencil skill and writing skill is really important so they can learn how to hold the pencils properly. And beside that, I also try my best so that he can write based on the proper order. So basically, if it is beat, he need to have a straight line first and then do the top and the bottom. Like T, he needs to do the top first and then bottom. So I think it's really important because he went to Montessori school before and the teacher said that like the order is really important. So I'm trying my best to teach him that. Besides writing the letter of the day, he also need to write his own name every day, so he got used to it. And for the pencil skills, he also learned how to draw these maze from destination A to B, and also he need to learn how to connect the dot for the pictures. So with this one, he can learn about pencil skills. He can also learn about numbers and letters as well. What's the order for the numbers and the letters? So this is the book that I talk about, Are You Ready for Kindergarten by Kumon. It's for 3 to 5 years old and it's only $10 at Costco, so I highly recommend this book.
We're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
And another one is this book. Brandon is not a big fan of this one, but I kind of like it sometimes because they can just use the marker and you can just wipe it clean later on. So basically you can reuse the page over and over again. And for the second one is verbal skills, so I teach him about letters, numbers, shapes, days of the week, and other stuff as well. And I also read him a lot of books, and he need to learn how to read uppercase letters and lowercase letters. And next, I'm teaching him about days of the week. You can get these free printables on my Teachers Pay Teachers account. I'm going to put the link below. I have tons of printables. It's a free one and there's also a paid one. Tons of printables for pre-K and K where they can learn about shapes, geography, biology, and also shapes. And they can also learn how to count as well. And if you like this video and if you download my free printables, make sure you like and subscribe. It really supports my channel when you like this video. So the printables are really colorful and it's really useful. Brandon loves these printables. I go over these printables over and over again every day so he can remember. And I just put it, after I print it, I just put it on these protector sheets. So remember when teaching them the letters, make sure they learn about the lowercase letter as well. Because I learned this from the Montessori teacher before, that when they read a books, usually only the first letters is uppercase and the rest of the letters is lowercase, so that's why they really need to learn lowercase letters. And for the days of the week, besides you are teaching them about the days, make sure you teach them about the concept about today is, tomorrow will be, and yesterday was as well. And I included everything already on my free printable, so make sure you check it out on my link below. So in additions, I also teach him about 2D shapes of the week and 3D shapes of the week, and he learned about hexagon, pentagon, and octagon. So and he learned about cone, cylinder, and 3D dimensional shapes as well. The reason I'm teaching him 3D shapes of the week as well is because so he can differentiate between the shapes square and cube, and also circle and sphere like in a ball.
Just to wake you up when I dance around, I can't.
Next, I also teach him about the 2 letters words and 3 letters words. So when he see these on the book, when I read him a book, he can help me to read it as well, like the and are for. Next, I also teach him the concept of sizes, so small, medium, big, short, shorter, shortest, tall, taller, tallest, so he can understand the difference. And I try to read him book every day, and I borrowed these books from the library. So it has the level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and for level 1 and level 2 is suitable for him, so he can read the books as well with me and remember the stories because it's just a simple paragraph. And we also like to listen to Google, like he loved to ask Google animal of the day.
I can't wait to tell you about today's animal, the wombat.
I also got this wooden spelling box from my friend so he can spell about 3-letter words and 4-letter words. Next, they also need to learn cutting skills. They need to learn how to use scissors properly and cut correctly on the line. So like straight line, zigzag line, circle, and half circle. So they need to practice every day. In here you can see Brandon is just cutting a straight line, and then he can make a puzzle using the paper that he cut before. And he also learned how to cut like half circle, circle, so he can learn a lot of things from this. Next, not only cutting skills, they also need to learn pasting skills. They need to learn how to use the glue and paste it to the pictures. And this one looks simple, but they need to practice it as well because kids, they usually like to put the glue on the middle only, but they also need to learn how to put the glue on the side as well and line the pictures. As you can see, Brandon is having a hard time before, but later on he can see the pictures that the frog need to face that way. So that's why they need to learn about this as well, instead of just put the glue in the middle. So they need to practice this every day. And as you can see, the next one is the hat. So he need to line the hat lines and the ribbon and the bow on that side. Next is the coloring skills. It looks easy, but they need to learn how to color inside the lines, and it's really tricky for Brandon because he's not really patient, so he likes to draw quickly and fast, and it's outside the line. So for us, the tricky one is tracing, writing, and coloring. So can you comment below what is the most challenging thing or skills that you need to teach your kids? Moving on is language skills. You can teach them your native language and the second language if you want. We learned about Bahasa Indonesia because that's our native language, and also Mandarin as well. So I need to repeat this every day, especially if they go to school. They mostly speak in English, so they need to practice this every day.
1, 2, 3. 100.000, 1 juta, 100 juta.
So if you're trying to teach your kids Mandarin, I love this book, my first Mandarin books. So I borrowed this book from library before, and later on I bought it from Amazon. I love these books. It's really colorful and it's really easy to read as well.
你叫什么名字？
白俊炳，
Good job. 你好。你好吗？
好。
Yes, good job.
Next is the counting skills. If you want the details, you can also watch my other videos about how I teach him math. I'm going to put the link below as well.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We practice how to count 1 to 20 without looking at the paper. So teach him how to count.
2,
Good job. 2 plus 2.
4.
Yeah. 3 plus 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good job.
So for my printables, I have number 1 to 100. He needs to practice to read the numbers from 1 to 100, because sometimes even though they can do it, sometimes they forgot. So it's good to remind them again and keep practicing almost every day. Again, for this one, my printable is free, so make sure you check it out based on the link below. And if you download it, make sure you like this video and subscribe, because it's really helped my channel to grow. Next, we're doing math. He need to count the pictures, he need to count the dots as well, and later on he needs to practice to write the numbers because he's having a hard time to write a number like 2 and 5 and 8, so we need to keep practicing about that one. Next, I also teach him about geography. I teach him about the continents, the oceans, and also the countries as well. And I also teach him about zoology, the names of the animals in English and in our native language. Next, I also teach him about biologies, about animals and the life cycles of the animals. So for this one, it's life cycle of butterfly from eggs until caterpillars, becoming chrysalis, and also becoming a big butterfly. And he also learned about the life cycles of frog and other stuff as well. And I also made printables about emotions, so from these printables he can learn about emotions like happy, angry, sad, excited, being silly, and other stuff as well. So I think it's really important to teach them about emotions. We also do a lot of sensory activities, science experiments, and arts and crafts as well. So I think it's really important. I made tons of video about this one. You can check my link below, like my playlist below, is how to entertain your toddler, and I have tons of activities, more than 100 activities about science experiments and sensory activities as well. So make sure you check them out. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and comment below what are the most challenging thing that you need to teach your kids or your 4-year-old to become ready for kindergarten, and what are your challenges when you're doing homeschooling.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the night. Get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in